Hold on, go.
Alright, so this is our Magnum. This is the 46, as you see here. Has a 20-inch bar. Roll-o-matic, has a 3/8 pitch in the bar. So, inside we have a 3-stage filter, which is just for specs. The decompression button. Alright, we're going to flip the blade, not the chain. So, loosen all this up.
What is the chainsaw used for?
What is the chainsaw used for? Ventilation, falling trees, anything. Wildland, from structure to wildland. Alright. So, you got that outside plate off. You keep your tool and your nuts back right here to the side. You're going to loosen up your bar. Tension screw. Loosen it up. Alright. To get it out, just hold it straight up. You'll be wearing gloves, of course. Right, so we're just gonna hold our chain, flip our bar, and then put the chain right back on. If we flip the bar and the chain together, we'll actually be cutting again, or we're not gonna be cutting anything. We're just gonna cause friction. We're gonna be using the back of the actual cutting teeth, so we'll actually create friction, create heat, and start a fire on the roof. And you won't get anywhere with that. So once that's done, make sure we put it back on right. So it's not where the C clip is. It's actually engaged into the transmission. So once that's done, make sure all your drive teeth are back in. Personally, I like to tighten it up while the cover's off. So you see how that's all going back in? I'm watching it from back here and I'm holding the bar up. So there's my tension. I have decent tension. I could give it a little bit more if I want. It's probably gonna be good. Put the cover back on. As you can see, it's still engaged inside the transmission, so it's not gonna fly out or get stuck. So everything looks good. It's all clean. Put the cover back on. Just gonna put these on just hand tight. If you over tighten it, you won't be able to loosen up the tension. So honestly, I like that. That feels good to me. Alright, so then we alternate 1 and 1. I do half turns just so they're evenly tightened up. And you're supporting the bar at the tip. Alright, so they're both nice and snug. That's it.
So what about like all this, like just the brake?
Alright, so there's 4 positions when you're going to start it up. Before you even mess with this stuff, the decompression button is down. Alright, then we have full choke, half choke, running position. Once you click it, it goes to running, and then stop is all the way up. So full choke is to start it. You get that first little, it sounds like it wants to start, but it doesn't. You click it up to half choke, then it's kind of, it revs up a little bit. You click it and it moves up on its own. That's run position. And then if you want to stop the chainsaw, turn it off, just up again, and it's off. So this is your brake. For an emergency, if it kicks back, your hand will automatically hit that and it locks the chain down. This is unlocked, locked. So
you would go from you would go.
Well, for starting, the starting procedures is you decompress. This is locked, decompress. Full choke. If it hasn't been ran, you go full choke. If it's been running and it's hot, you already know it's going to start. Just have it on your half choke or run position. So stop, and then I don't think we have to go so in depth to talk about the whole magneto starting stuff, but basically you pull this and it starts a current, and it's like an alternator. It creates a current, which is the spark needed to power up the spark plug inside. And if you want to get into specs, it's an NGK 780 spark plug that's used in the chainsaws. It's pretty standard. And it has one cylinder. It's a 2-stroke engine. What are the two processes? Compression, combustion. It's not like a 4-stroke. 4-stroke has intake, compression, combustion, and exhaust. So this is a 2-stroke. Two of those processes get put into one, and that's basically it.
Which has the bar oil and pre-mixed fuel.
So right here, this one's labeled. That's our bar oil. You can see the little link, and then the oil symbol right above it. So
How much does it hold?
this holds 12 ounces. And then our fuel is a premixed fuel, 50-to-1 ratio. And this holds 24 ounces total of fuel. So that's it.
Should we get enough? Is that good enough, bro?
It's good enough.
It's good.
Yeah, I did. I went over the positions.
Trigger.
Yeah.